and sci-fi-to-rock.com for more information on everything that's going on this weekend. So, back to Wilhelm Shatner.
Before Lord God made the sea or the land, he held all the stars in the palm of his hand.
Lost in the Stars, featuring Ernie Watts.
Through his fingers like grains of sand. And one little star fell alone. Then the Lord God hunted through the wide night air for the little dark star in the wind down there. And he stated and promised he'd take special care so it would get lost no more. Now, man, don't mind if the stars get dim and the clouds blow over and darken him. So long as the Lord God's watching over him, keeping track how it all goes on. But I've been walking through the night and the day till my eyes get weary and my head turns gray. And sometimes it seems maybe God's gone away, forgetting his promise and the word he said. And we're lost out here in the stars. Little star, big star, glowing through the night. Little star, big star, glowing through the night. We're lost out here in the stars. Far beneath the ship, the world is mourning. They don't realize he's alive. No one understands, but Nature Tom sees now that life commands. This is my home. I'm coming home.
Mine's bigger than yours, haha.
Ooh, that's gotta sting.
Okay, Tom, I'll thrust aft, 2 feet per second, I'll stop, I'll start thrusting forward, and you stage fire.
Distance, a ribbon of black, stretched to the point of no turning back. A flight of fancy on a windswept field. Standing alone, my senses reel. A fatal attraction's holding me fast. How can I escape this irresistible grasp. Can't keep my eyes from the circling skies. Tongue-tied and twisted, just an earthbound misfit I. Ice is forming on the tips of my wings. Unheeded warnings, I thought of everything. No navigator to find my way home. Unladen, empty, and turned to stone. A soul in tension. It's learning to fly. Condition grounded, but determined to try. Can't keep my eyes from the circling skies. Tongue-tied and twisted, just an earthbound misfit I.
Charlie, out of the 62, huh? Quick electric blinks. Charlie Brown, Houston, they got him taking, they had a while, got right to know, but they got it under control, over. About 7 minutes. Watch out, what the hell that was, man? That's the Houston yelling, okay, for the entire yard. I went through P30, going to P40.
Above the planet, on a wing and a prayer, my grubby halo, a vapor trail in the empty air. Across the clouds, I see my shadow fly. Out of the corner of my watering eye, a dream, unthreatened by the morning light, could blow this soul right through the roof of the night. There's no sensation to compare with this. Suspended animation, a state of bliss. Can't keep my mind from the circling skies. Tongue-tied and twisted, just an earthbound misfit I.
With the Pink Floyd classic, that was...
Earth below
oh my
us.
God.
Drifting, falling, floating, weightless, calling home.
Let me tell you what happened there real quick as we come around with this dispersion burn.
So anyway, with the Pink Floyd classic, Learning to Fly, that was William Shatner featuring Edgar Floyes? F-R-O-E-S-E. Froese? Anyway, so this is Fanboy Mark Jabroni. You are listening to the Friday Morning Markout on 93.5 CHMR FM. Okay, so the fan clubs and groups that will be taking part, that will be in attendance if you want to get your picture taken with any of these people. The 709 Derby Girls. Yes, Newfoundland has a roller derby league. There's only 2 teams, but we got a roller derby league. Atlanticon, newest convention in Atlantic Canada, featuring guests. Again, that's the one I'm guessing is based out in Corner Brook or somewhere. Newfoundland Furs. Furry fandom includes all that admire fictional anthropomorphic animals as animals with human characteristics. So, yeah. Goodwill Gaming, which is basically a fundraiser for underprivileged kids who can't play video games, I think. St. John's Anime Society, Anime Film Society. Pretty much self-explanatory. If you like anime films, anime at all, Even if you like Pokemon, I'm sure they'll find something for you to do. St. John's Games Club, which is what I'll be there for, meets members' homes in or near St. John's. Various board games such as Settlers of Catan, zombies and homemade board games, and card games such as Guillotine, Lunch Money, My Favorite Ninja Burger, Munchkin, and etc. are played at meetings. So this week's meeting is going to be at Sci-Fi and Rock, so if you want to stop by our table, feel free. You'll probably see me. You'll say, hi, me, and I'll say, hi, you, and no one else other than me and you will probably know what we're talking about. Mun Tabletop Games Club. It's similar to the St. John's Games Club, except it's at Mun. Steampunk Newfoundland, another group I'm associated with. I may or may not be at their table at any point in time, since I'm getting in with the St. John's Games Club group, so I don't really fully understand what the limitations for that is. I may or may not be able to take in anything else at all at the convention, but anyway, I'll be there, so hopefully I'll be able to do something. Newfoundland and Labrador Lolitas, which isn't, as I discovered based on either the movies named Lolita. Lolita fashion basically comes from Japan. I don't know exactly, I don't know. From what I can tell from the pictures I've seen, it's like the Japanese version of French maids, I guess. Philippe Photography, local portrait and wedding photographer. So, you know, NL Gamer, a non-profit website design for all things gaming. So, alright, and R2 Builder Brothers, Mike and Scott Parsons, lifelong fans of science fiction, friends, and more importantly, brothers. They wanted to contribute to the Newfoundland sci-fi scene by building the most iconic robot of all, R2-D2. So, they did 2008. Now R2-D2 is there at the convention. No word on whether or not Kenny Baker will be there. Wandering Brush, a metaphor for how we paint or how we affect each other in our journey through life. I think that's the face painting thing, is it? And St. John's Hackerspace is basically a hackerspace or marketplace community-oriented physical space equipped with digital fabrication equipment, as well as more traditional tools that allow makers, builders, hackers, and artists to meet and work on their projects. So, those are the fan clubs and groups that will be appearing at Sci-Fi and Rock. You want more information about Sci-Fi and Rock? Pop on over to sci-fiandrock.com. I'll get this and maybe one or two more songs played, depending on how long these songs are.